Hey Epic Vibers, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people raise their vibe. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways that we can let go of the law of attraction, let go of our manifestation, let go of obstacles, things in our life that seem like barriers, things in our life that we feel like are very hard to get to. Maybe we're so latched on to an end result, so latched on to the way we think things need to be. How can we let go of those outcomes and allow magic to work in our lives? I'm going to share with you 3 easy, that's right, easy ways that you can let go starting now. But before we get started, if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button, that'll activate YouTube's algorithm and get the video out to more people that need to see it. So I'd greatly appreciate it. All right. Buddha had a fantastic quote. He says, attachment is the root of all suffering in the world. Attachment. When we are so latched on again to the way we think things need to be, and when maybe they don't turn out a certain way, we get upset. Or when we think that, when we imagine the result not being as we want it to be, when we imagine a different result taking place, we're basically sabotaging ourselves. We're creating a lot of angst and a lot of resistance in our vibration, and we're actually creating the end result of what's actually going to happen and causing it usually not to happen the way we want it to because we're so latched on. And this can be absolutely anything, anything in life. If there's a certain manifestation that you want to come into fruition, if there's a certain goal you want to hit, certain things maybe about your maybe your education or your job, certain things you want to accomplish there. If you're so latched on to this outcome, so attached to what you think needs to happen, you're not open to actually receiving anything from the universe. You're not open, you're not giving the universe that space to actually create magic into your life. That's why it's very important to, yes, you can set goals. Yes, you can take certain actions to reach those goals. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that the universe is going to pick the divine timing for what you want to happen to take place. And it's best that you take a step back. You take a step back and you chill out and you kind of just let go and you allow the universe that space to come in and create for you and make that magic for you. And when we do that, when we come from our life from that stance of complete detachment, our lives become truly incredible. So I'll go through a list of the 3 easy ways that I believe will be easy for you in order to let go while using the law of attraction. Number 1 is to not run from this pain of attachment, okay? Now, obviously, when we're attached to an outcome and we feel like that outcome is not going to happen, or we're very nervous thinking in the future about that certain outcome, we're going to get a certain feeling, okay? A certain emotion, that emotion of resistance, okay? And the thing with that a lot of people get mixed up when they feel resistance is they get scared of resistance. They go, oh no, I'm feeling resistance. What do I do? Quick, I gotta meditate. I gotta try something. I gotta do. They create even more resistance trying to get rid of the resistance. You see what I mean? And so, it's very easy to say, oh, when you're feeling resistance, just reach for a better feeling thought, right? And yes, definitely, you can absolutely do that, and that definitely works. But sometimes, again, you feel that magnetic pull of the resistance pulling you back. It's hard to go from kind of a low vibration up to an automatic high vibration, right? So sometimes the key with this attachment and feeling this resistance is to just feel it, okay? And there's a quote out there, and it says, "Feeling it is healing it." When we feel that resistance, we feel it and we don't judge it. We just kind of sit with the feeling and do it. And we just sit with the feeling and not do anything about it, not think into it. And then we act despite. We're actually healing ourselves from those resistance levels, from that attachment of whatever it is. And this goes back to different authors and stuff who law of attraction teachers who always talk about feeling resistance. I feel the resistance, but I simply ignore it. Because what I know is what I focus on or what I don't focus on will basically disappear, right? When I don't put my complete attention on resistance and basically humanize it and make a big deal out of it, and I take action or do whatever I want to do regardless of this resistance, I know that the resistance will disappear. Okay, so when you feel it and you put your attention on the feeling of it, you'll notice that all it is a feeling. When we put our attention on a feeling, we place ourselves in the present moment, and that feeling actually tends to go away. That attachment, that resistance tends to kind of dwindle away. And the more and more we do that, the more and more we stop feeling so much of attachment to that certain outcome, that negative emotion, that resistance starts to disappear. And this is a little more advanced. I understand if this isn't something that you might catch on to right away, but if this is something you've never tried before, even if you get like a headache, okay? Most of the time, the reason we have a headache and the reason the headache won't go away is because we are resisting the headache. Does that make sense? We're going, ow, my head hurts. Oh, I wish it didn't hurt anymore. Oh, why can't I just feel normal again? Why can't this pain go away? And because if we're doing that, we're causing the headache to remain. But if we got a headache and we just felt the headache and we didn't judge it, and we just put our attention on the feeling of it and just felt it, we'll realize that the headache, the pain starts to actually go away. When we strip away all the labels, when we're not putting our mind and our thoughts on the headache itself as to why this is happening or what's going on, when we just feel it without judgment, things tend to dwindle away. And that's very, very important. If you have a certain attachment to something and that thought of not getting that attachment or not getting that manifestation or whatever it is you want not coming to fruition, if that really bothers you and you go, no, it has to be that way, take a breath and understand it doesn't have to be that way at all. And if we take a step back, the universe is going to work the magic. And you might still feel that resistance and say, but, I need to do this, but, I need to check this, but, I need to try this. Put your attention on that emotion and nothing else. And that emotion will start to dwindle away. Feel the resistance. And once you feel it without judgment, it will start to go away. And those attachments will be less and less aggressive. Okay, the second way to let go with the law of attraction is to trust your higher self. Now, I've talked about this in videos before about letting the universe kind of guide you, using your emotions as a guidance system. Now, this is the same way when we can use our higher self as a way to guide us throughout our life, because we have basically two identities, so to speak. We have the ego, okay, that wants this and wants that and think things needs to be this way, so on and so forth. And then we have the higher self. And the higher self, our higher self is the highest version of ourselves that knows everything, that's relaxed, that basically wants you to experience life the way that you intended to it before you even decided to come into this reality. And our higher self is always guiding us along the way. Our higher self knows that we are explorer. Our higher self knows that just by being here in this reality, we are worthy of everything we desire. And the only reason we not necessarily get everything we desire is because we self-sabotage ourselves sometimes through our ego, through creating resistance around situations and resistance around manifestation, things like that. But if there's something that you really desire, okay, it's good to take a step back and trust your higher self is going to lead you in the direction of what you want. That basically you don't have to do anything at all. Just sit back, relax, calm your resistance levels, have fun in your life, find things that bring you joy, do them, find people that bring you joy, experience life with them, find love, whatever it is. Live a life of fun, of joy, of excitement in this high vibrational frequency, and your higher self is going to take care of the rest. It's going to guide you. It's going to meet you towards certain people. It's going to give you nudges and intuition to, click on this YouTube video or go down this road instead of that road, or talk to this person or try this method. It's going to give you inspiration along the way. That's universal powers. That's your higher self. That is that higher power that's just looking out for you at all time. And when we just relax into our lives, relax into our manifestations, relax in this idea that anything we want in this world is ours and we're worthy of it. As long as we set out that intention and desire to have it, it can be ours. That's the beauty of the law of attraction. It's the beauty of this universe. The rest is quite simple when we just relax into the things that we want, when we just chill out. And our higher self will lead us to the things we want. The ego, on the other hand, might say, no, you know, this is how you're supposed to do it. No, you're supposed to work. Sweat. Check this, check that. Call this person, text this person all the time. I want this now. Okay, that's very ego-driven. The higher self is just going to say, chill out, relax. Let me create the path to your desires through the path of least resistance for you. Enjoy the process as it unfolds. Because I promise you, if you enjoy the process of life, if you enjoy every day as it comes, your day will be magical. The things you want will flow to you easily because you're enjoying the process every step of the way. You're having fun, you're laughing, you're living life to the fullest, which is the whole reason we're here in this reality right now, is to enjoy life to the fullest. Now, the third way to let go that I find works every time is to be grateful, is to practice gratitude. And I know I preach gratitude a lot on this channel, and I do that to just kind of just be very repetitive of it, to try to get it in everybody's heads and all you epic vibers out there to keep understanding gratitude is everything. The mental attitude of gratitude, the vibration of gratitude is such a pure and highly elevated vibration, because you're just feeling basically all the emotion just mixed into one, right? You're feeling joy, you're feeling happiness, you're feeling satisfaction, you're feeling fun, excitement, eagerness, all these things all mixed into one. Love, there's a lot of love when you're feeling gratitude, okay? And I've talked about the science of getting rich on this channel before. Wallace D. Wattles, that's the main core of his book. This is one of the most original law of attraction books ever made. The whole idea of The Secret, all this is based off of this book. And he talks about gratitude and how important it is to express gratitude every day. Name some things that you're grateful for. Even right now after this video, or if you want to pause this video right now and just say, thank you for this roof over my head. Thank you for this food that's in my stomach right now. Thank you for this dog or this cat or this pet or whatever it is that's next to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to dig any deep. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you for these things. And automatically you should kind of feel just a feeling of warmth, a feeling of kind of love. I almost like to come over you. That's a vibration. That's an unmatched vibration. That is a high vibe that you're feeling right there. And when we're so latched on to a certain outcome, or we think things need to be a certain way, or we think this needs to be a certain way, if we just stop and start being grateful for the things that we already have, take little moments day by day and be grateful for the things we have, be grateful for the air in our lungs, be grateful for our hands and our fingers, our eyes to see. Some people don't have these things, okay? So we should take some moments and be appreciative for them. It automatically snaps the ego. Okay, it says, no. It brings the ego down a notch and says, look at all these wonderful things I'm grateful for already. Okay, I don't need to get here because I'm already here. I don't need to get there because I'm already here. Look at how amazing my life is already. Okay, and that doesn't mean you don't need to be eager for more what's to come, because again, we're creators and we create and we expand through our experiences. But taking time to be grateful for this moment, grateful in our lives. And this isn't something that I'm just making up on the fly. Like, if anybody follows Dwayne Johnson, actor, or The Rock, if you know him by, every time on Instagram, he's in the gym, it's 4 a.m. And he's like, you know what, I was tired this morning, I was exhausted, I really wanted to go back to bed. Again, he was attached to this idea that I want to go back, I should go back to bed. He said, but I stopped and just thought about my family. Why am I doing this? I'm so grateful for everything. I'm so humble for everybody. And he said it gave him the power to continue going. It placed him back in the present moment. That gratitude allowed him to let go of this idea that I have to go back to bed. Oh, I need more rest. And the universe just started flowing through him, the powers of the universe flowing through him when he just gave some time to be grateful. Tony Robbins talks about the same stuff too. If you ever watch Tony Robbins, he's always highly just really amped up, And he just said, man, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for everything, for everybody. And I take moments every day just to feel that. He even has a meditation, a Tony Robbins meditation. Maybe I'll do a similar one on this channel sometime. That's a good idea, where he literally says, you sit there and after you do some breathing exercises, just think of a moment in your life that just made you feel so happy, so incredibly happy, and put yourself in that moment right there. And every time I've done it, like, it makes me feel so grateful. And many of you, my father's no longer alive anymore. He passed away over 10 years ago now, but I imagine me being with my father and us playing like baseball together, because he was my baseball coach, and it makes me feel so grateful to have that experience, even though he's not here anymore, but to be able to conjure up memories of him and think about him and how grateful I am that I had him, and feel like I still have him, and all the life lessons I tell you. It makes me cry every time. That's what a lot of his meditations do, but through gratitude. But it instantly raises my vibration. Instantly makes me realize, I don't need this. I don't need that. What's all this attachment for? I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed in my life. I'm so blessed to have you epic vibers out there to talk to every day, to discuss your manifestations, to start living your ideal lives. I'm so grateful to be able to send this message to you and for you to be able to hear this message and talk back and forth. That makes me feel so good among anything else. I'm so grateful for you. But just getting in that mindset of appreciation for all the incredible things that are working for you, when you activate that, everything will start working for you. There won't need to be attachments to anything else, because these things will just start flowing through you when you're just this state of relaxed gratitude, really chilling out, enjoying what you got already, and knowing that the universe is bringing you more and more and more. If you enjoyed this video today, please take a moment and smash the like button so we can get the video out to more people that really need to see it. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. Just a quick recap, if you're joining us late. Number one was to feel it, okay? Feel that negative emotion that kind of conjures up in you when you have that attachment to something and you think you need to. Feel it, we'll heal it, okay? When you feel it, you heal it. Don't run from it. Don't say this is wrong, just feel it. And you'll find that it's going to start to go away, okay? The second one is trusting that higher self. All you really got to do is relax, okay? Drop those resistance levels, okay? Resistance is the only reason we don't receive the things we want. Drop those resistance levels and realize you have a higher self that's guiding you every step of the way. So trust your intuition. Trust those next steps in the process. And just know as you go through that flow of life, the things that you want will automatically come to you with very, very little effort. And the third one is just be grateful. Be grateful for the things that you have right now. Nothing new can come into your life unless you're grateful for the things you already have. And if you enjoyed this video, I actually have another video on letting go, and I kind of talk about different channelers like Abraham Hicks, Gary Temple Bodley, who channels Joshua. If you're kind of into that stuff, what kind of they all have in common when they talk about this idea of letting go and what they suggest. So I'll link that video in the description below if you'd like to check that out as well. Other than that, I'll let you go for today. Thank you, Epic Vibers, for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.